We know that by the age of 3, 80% of a child's brain is fully formed. And I don't mean that to scare people. I don't mean that to be like if you have a 2.5-year-old and you're in panic mode, but I do mean it to understand that the power that families have. We know from our family literacy work that parent and child together time, which we call PAC time, is really impactful and meaningful for families, and it allows them the opportunity to learn side by side. It promotes multi-generational learning, and it really reinforces lessons that not only the children are learning, but that the parents can learn as well. So we wanted to develop something where parents would come together. They would be able to spend part of the hour interacting with each other, building social networks, working with a trusted facilitator, and then playing truly with their children, trying new things out, and being able to see other families interacting and playing with as well.
With Play with Purpose, you realize how impactful it is when you are involved in the child's play, because that's children's number one learning mechanism is play.
They give you the simple curriculum, the simple games that you can do with them, and it's like you're using that time to bond.
When the families come at the very first week, they take a really quick self-reported developmental screening called the Ages and Stages questionnaire. And from there, they can see how their child is developing based on a national vetted resource-based test. The sooner we can get children into different types of programming like this that offers the developmental screening, the sooner families can start to ask questions about, does my child need support in speech therapy? Does my child need some support in social emotional learning? And to really be able to advocate and say, okay, now that we know what we have, how are we going to work to set and achieve a goal together to get what we need?
I have a 1-year-old girl. Bastian is my 2-year-old. He has autism, so for him it's a little bit more difficult. So I think most is the communication skills and the socializing is very important. For me, it's important because the more I learn, the more I can help him in any needs that he has.
My biggest role is to engage the families, to introduce them not only to the content, but how it will benefit them in the long run. I just feel like all the content can be used within many relationships, not just with our 0 to 3-year-olds. I have one mom, she had, I think, 6 kids total, one participating, but she took the knowledge and she brought all the kids in together. So yes, I think family dynamics change for the better.
For me, it's very important for me to educate myself, because if I'm educating myself, then I can teach them what they need, the skills they need for life.
There's almost a moment when families realize that they have the power to change the trajectory of their babies' lives early on. We see a lot of folks that may be waiting for things like daycare or for preschool, or waiting for those opportunities and not recognizing that they've always had that power inside of them. We're just working to activate it and unlock it and bring it to the surface.
I just think that getting all the tools, all the resources that I can is gonna help them overall to get better, to be a better human being in the world. And that's what I want for my children.